Evil is rising, my friends. The rise of evil. Target exclusive Keldor and Kronis. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe Origins unboxing and review. And today we've got a special one. We've got the Rise of Evil Target exclusive 2-pack of Keldor and Kronis. But remember, for all your other He-Man needs, not this one, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So like I said, Target exclusive on this 2-pack, street dated 4/25. Releasing around 4/25. I did get this on 4/24 for those keeping track at home. Very cool set. Our first 2-pack box set in the He-Man Origins line. A bit of a head scratcher for fans that aren't deep in the He-Man lore. They're probably saying, well, who is Keldor? He looks like Skeletor, but doesn't look like Skeletor. And well, I think some of us know, and if you don't know, Keldor is Skeletor. Keldor, I believe, in that last cartoon that was on Cartoon Network, I think it was revealed, or that's when it was first revealed to me that Keldor is He-Man's uncle, or at least he was in that story. Keldor obviously got his face burned with some acid and stuff, and behold, we've got Skeletor. Kronis, obviously Trapjaw, looks just like Trapjaw without the Trapjaw face. I am not sure what happened to Trapjaw. I'm sure he met a similar end as Keldor did to turn into Skeletor. So it's really cool, the Rise of Evil. Here's these two characters, and to be honest, probably my two favorite villains, at least probably top two. My top two favorite villains in the He-Man world. Really cool to get a look at them before they became who we knew they were. So I like this idea here. A bit of a deep cut. That's why it's exclusive. As if this was available everywhere, I'm not sure how well it would do. I'm sure it would sell fine. But after time, like we see with He-Man and Skeletor warming the pegs across the country, we could see some of this if this had a major release. But by giving it a Target exclusive, I'm sure it'll be a little bit more limited than most things, you'd have to believe. I think this will do just fine. And I think there's enough of this going around. Looking at my area, seeing Brickseek, if you're looking at Brickseek, that is popping up on Brickseek. They're starting to get some in. It looks like cases of 4. I got to think there'll be a restock. Basically, long story short, if you really do want this, I think you'll be able to get this for retail or maybe just retail plus shipping at worst. So just don't pay $100+ on eBay right now. Give it some time. That's what I always say. And that goes for really any toy in general. Give it a little bit of time. But we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging, talk about it, unbox it, talk about it, and see where it goes from there. First thing I will note, this is the perfect opener because this is like an error. Look, it's upside down with the carding here. It's in there. So I'm glad I'm opening this one. I do have to give a shout out to Midwest wrestling legend Gage Octane. He found 2 of these yesterday and hit me up on old Messenger and said, hey, you need one of these? I said, yes, I do. So I'm currently on the hunt for one of these. As I'm recording this video, my wife is out at Target, and I saw they had some in stock. So she's going to work her magic. We'll see if my wife can pull off and get me the other one. So we'll see what happens there. But I did say, like I said, this is an air carding. Gage Octane was keeping his in the card, so he gave me this one, which I'm totally cool with. Because, hey, guess what? I'm opening it. So that works for me. One note as well, this is unpunched. So this could be pegged, but from the 2 targets I've seen, the UPC on the shelf tag, it's been on the shelf, not on peg. So I think it won't be too hard to get these unpunched for you guys that are like me or looking for one that's unpunched. You'll be in luck, I think. Very similar packaging to Battle Cat and Panther with kind of the box with the flap on the top. That seems to be the go-to look. I don't hate that. I'm totally fine with that. And I like the consistency between the Battle Cat, this pack, Panther, and hopefully future ones we get down the line. So, all right, let's look at the packaging first. Love the artwork. The artwork is some of the best artwork in the game, if you ask me right now. You can see Kronis and Keldor up there. Very cool, that staff of Skeletor. Keldor has it, and it looks like it's like starting to turn magical. If that's the right word it is today. It's starting to turn magical, and that's what it's doing. So I love all this pictures there. You got that red background for the background there. You got their names, Keldor, Kronis, Mattel logo, Retro Play, of course. We're very familiar with that. New for 21, of course. Anything else there? Nothing too else interesting there. You got the side. It almost looks like a guy crawling out of a garbage can is what I thought that was. When I first saw that, it's like, well, what's he doing in the garbage can? But it's a part of a cliff and a guy kind of peeking over. You got that familiar Masters logo. Love it. One of the most iconic toy logos of all time, if you ask me. Then on the other side, you got the rest of the crew there. You got Triclops and Beastman, Evil Lyn, all them getting ready to join the fun, it looks like. And on the bottom, you got warnings, all that kind of stuff nobody really cares about. And then on the back, this is what we're talking about. We love the back. There's that back. Look at that big fight scene up top. Just lined up, ready to go, ready to throw down. Love that kind of stuff. Then you're promoting. You guys know I love the promoting. And then you got a little, here's what you can do. You can change some heads on them, stuff like that. All right, let's read the back on this one now. Before Skeletor and Trapjaw, Keldor and Kronis terrorized Eternia in their quest for total domination. Modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe action figures, Masters of the Universe Origin gives you the power to pose Eternia's greatest warriors as retro-style figures or in new action-packed battle positions. So basically, you can twist these into different battle positions, and then you have a removable head for Keldor. You can turn him into Skeletor, making this one a 2-in-1 pack. So that is a really cool feature. Also, I love this head on Skeletor. It looks like he's got like jewel eyes that maybe with the light reflect a little bit. So let's see what's going on. All right, let's open him up. Let's see what's doing here. Let's pull it out. Nothing fun there, so we're gonna give it the old see you later. There's that red background I was talking about. I don't mind that. Very Star Wars Black Series back in the day. See you later. How about a little plastic prison? The prison of plastic. There they are. You know who they are, but you're confused, especially Kronis. He looks like, you know, you're going to never believe this. I've never seen the movie Spaceballs, but I know enough what it's about, obviously. I've seen pictures. This reminds me of the guy that's combing the sand. You know, combing the sand. Yeah, you get it. But that's kind of what that reminds me of, that big helmet on Kronis. He looks just kind of funny. But there it is. It looks like we got a Skeletor, Keldor staff. You got the power sword. You got the extra head. And then Triclops just comes with a trusty weapon. He hasn't lost his hands, hasn't lost his face quite yet. I'm sure he'll get there eventually. All right, let's pop it all out. See what's doing here. Uh-oh. Gotta get the scissors out. I gotta give the He-Man team props, the Master Universe team props. They're always keeping these guys locked in. They don't want anybody falling out. There it is. Oh, we're weaved in, we're weaved out with that. There we go. And there. Ooh, come on, there it is. And there it is. See you later. All right, get some of this rubber bands out of here. Jeez, they really rubber band in this gun here. Who do we do first? Skeletor or Skeletor? Keldor or Kronis? Which one do we want to do? I think we're going to do Kronis. All right. Looking it over. I got a little paint slop on the knee pads here. That's unfortunate. I haven't had many paint issues with mine, but there's some knee slop right there down at his knee where they messed a little bit. Besides this, a lot of reuse. We got a lot of reuse throughout this line, as you guys know. He's got his typical trap jaw little hook here where you can put the string through and you can slide him. That's what I used to do back in the day. You can still do that with him. He's got his blue skin, all that kind of fun stuff. It really is trap jaw before trap jaw. I mean, plain and simple, very easy to figure out. You got his weapon here. There it is. He does have 3 little hooks in the back here, so you can hook other weapons, just like on Trapjaw. Unfortunately, no other weapons. We just get this blaster here. That's all we got. I was going to say, I thought I had Trapjaw hanging around. We do. I guess he didn't have that on the old one either. But there's Trapjaw. Definitely Trapjaw is my go-to. Probably the coolest looking villain of the bunch. I just always love Trapjaw. I love the interchangeable arms. You're missing that here with Kronis. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Let's check that out first. We'll get them standing here next to each other. Of course he does. These ringside collectible stands, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. They fit amazing on these Masters of the Universe Origin figures. But I like Kronis. He's nowhere near as cool as Trapjaw, just with the extra features and stuff. But it's cool to get kind of a before and after look to him. Looks like the bottom half is identical. Most of this is absolutely identical on this figure. This one comes with a little belt and has a little few arm gauntlets. Obviously, the other arm is totally different. Bottom down, though, same exact figure. So it's Mattel. They're getting the most out of these molds. You can't fault any company for that. But I really do like this Kronis. And this is not as much as Trapjaw, but Kronis is pretty cool. So there it is. That's the easy one. That's the kind of quick discussion one here. But the one I'm most excited about in this one is Keldor. As I didn't really understand Keldor until like I saw, what was that, 2000, 2002, maybe even 2004, that cartoon. There was kind of that story arc with Keldor and how he became Skeletor. I do like it. I do like it a lot. He looks like an evil wizard with that voice. I kind of wonder, what if Skeletor wouldn't have changed into Skeleton? What if he would have stayed like this throughout He-Man lore, and this is the way he was going to be? I don't know if He-Man and Masters Universe would have been as fondly remembered if Skeletor wasn't actually a skeleton and he was just called Keldor forever. But this is pretty cool. I don't know if it's just different enough or kind of watching those cartoon episodes and understanding the backstory. I really like getting this one. Skeletor is one of the greatest villains of all time, especially 80s cartoon villains. I mean, he is definitely on the Mount Rushmore. You got to put Megatron, you got to put Cobra Commander, and who's the other one? You guys tell me in the comments, who's the other Mount Rushmore villain of 80s cartoons? But I like this one. I like this a lot. I love the Keldor look. It's got that, it's like a sinister, I don't know, like a sinister painter type look to his face going on. You just know this guy's up to no good. It's not the blue skin. You know, people might say, this guy's up to something. He's got all blue skin. Is he a Smurf? What's going on with him? But just something about that goatee and that menacing look and kind of that menacing mustache where it's kind of shaved in the middle and left the sides. He's either going to paint you a Renaissance picture or he's going to try to kill you. One or the other. I think that's pretty much the plan here. And I love these weapons. Well, first let's finish talking about this guy. The cape here is new. So we haven't had a cape with Skeletor. It's funny, once he became Skeletor, he dropped the cape. I'd keep the cape. I mean, if I'm a supervillain or if I'm a male over 60 years old, I'm rocking a cape every single day. If it's a cool breezy day, I'm putting that cape around me. Just wait, another 20 plus years, I'm going to be rocking a cape every day. If I'm still making these videos, I'll be rocking it in the cape. Just wait. But I like this cape. And it's got a hook around the neck, so it is removable if you pop the head off. And we know with these Masters Universe Origins figures, everything can be taken apart. So you can take the cape off if you would like to. But very interesting. I do like kind of the bat here, the neon bat chest thing. I think that is really cool. There's just a lot to like. Obviously, we got a lot of reuse from Skeletor body-wise. You've got his, not kilt, I don't know, like skirt. I don't know what we're going to call it, but we got some of that going on. Got boots with Keldor, where Skeletor had more of the, I don't know, monster feet, we'll call them. We'll compare them here in a second. You got the double thumbs up, hands on him. He's just like the Fonz all day long, ready to go. Hey, yeah, he's got the double thumbs up. But I like this. I like it a lot. Very cool. One thing to note is he does have long hair. It does get in the way with the cape a little bit. Makes him kind of look like he's always looking down. You can fight it, but it seems to go back. That might just be mine. I'm not sure. I'm sure he fits on a ringside collectible stand. Of course he does. So we'll stick that right there for now. He does come with the same issued weapons that we got with the first Skeletor as well. He's got the goat's head. Nothing screams demonic like goat's head. We all know that, us heavy metal fans. He does come with this, but a cool touch to this one. It's purple and then it's like fluorescent green at the top. Like he's getting ready to shoot that magic. Like this thing's ready to blow. I like that. That is a point of difference. They could have very easily just thrown the old staff in there and been done with it, but they gave us something different. I like that a lot. Same thing with the power sword. Cool thing is we got the full sword this time. You guys remember Prince Adam? He got a full sword as well. So we've got 2 full swords and we've got 2 half swords now. I would love to see this sword complete without the yellow fluorescent, but I will take this for now. I like this a lot. Mattel, I'm sure there's going to find a way to do it. I'm sure there'll be another He-Man. But we need the full power sword for both of them, regular editions. We need to have that sometime down the line. But I like both these weapons. I think that was genius on the Mattel team. I like it a lot. Now this Skeletor head is a great Easter egg. They did not have to throw this in because theoretically this could hurt. If you're a parent out there, if you're a smart parent, you're in that toy aisle, you know what, my kid wants Skeletor and he wants He-Man and these guys. You know what, I can get this one and have 2 for 1 and he can play back and forth. So it is a little bit of a gamble, not crazy gamble. A lot of parents' minds probably don't think that way. But to be able to get a Skeletor head with Keldor, very cool. It's like you can reenact the scene. You can reenact his transformation. Or you can use this Skeletor head on any of the other Skeletors we've had in the past. So it's really cool Easter egg to us hardcore fans out there, giving us another Skeletor head. Now this one is a little interesting. Is on this head, he's got some chipped teeth going on, which is kind of cool. They're just not lining up. But the ruby eyes, it almost looks like there's a little jewel back in the eyes. Gives it kind of a reflective red glow. You can see that right there. So that is something different than the two Skeletors we've had in the past. So I do appreciate that. Let's pop it off. Let's see how he looks with that going on. Whoa, there goes the cape. See how this looks here. Ooh, it's hard to get on. There it goes. So very cool. I mean, this is more dead skeleton. This is more like I opened up a grave and I looked, oh, there's the decomposing body, and somebody stuck some jewels in a skeleton's eyes. That's what that reminds me of, a little bit more than the other Skeletors, which are a little more cartoony, more nice. This is more evil. This is ancient evil, is what this reminds me of. This is like something out of a Merciful Fate song for you Merciful Fate guys out there. I did bring the battle damage and the regular Skeletor along. We've got 3 different heads going on with Skeletor. I am at a loss at which head I want on which body. They all have their pros and cons, like most things. Everything seems to have pros and cons, and Skeletor's heads are no different. But I do like this one with that kind of ruby eyes back set in there. Very, very cool. I gotta recommend it. I gotta recommend it. As of right now, maybe it's the shiny new toy syndrome, but I like this ruby-eyed one very much. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's got more of a real skeleton, where this has kind of the painted on mouth and stuff like this. This has the straight up skeleton teeth on it. That is just cool. And then this one, he's just kind of mean mugging, kind of very similar to this one. This one's next level. This is a next level scary Skeletor head, and I like it a lot. Very cool, very solid. It almost makes me wonder, hey, if they go on clearance maybe... No, actually, what I probably need to do is, if I really want to use this head, because I got to use the Keldor head. I have to use Keldor on here. That's my plan. That's just too cool of a figure. Anytime you get a sinister Renaissance painter, you sign me up all day long. But what I think I'm going to do is, you guys know there's Skeletors hanging all across America for, you know, 14 bucks clearance some places. I might grab another Skeletor and use this head instead of this head on that Skeletor. That might be a cheap, easy fix. I got to think about it a little bit, but I think that's the way I might go down the line. Because I really do want to display this head. I don't want to put this in a baggie somewhere. I think it's time. And now that we've got Panther, I need one riding on a Panther. We gotta figure something out there. So I gotta find a use for this head, and I definitely am going to be using the Keldor head. It just must be. So a very solid set here with Keldor. That's my favorite one. But Kronis is no slouch either. He's not quite Trapjaw, but very cool nonetheless. So you guys give me your comments. What are your thoughts on these? Are you actively searching for these? Like I said, don't pay the scalper prices. Just give it at least this week, and next week stores are starting to hit in cases of 4. But tell me your thoughts on these. Don't forget to like the video. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're unboxing every He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Origins figures, and a million other figures on the channel every single day. So why won't you join along? Hit the old subscribe. All that kind of fun stuff. And for the He-Man crew, and for Kronis, and for Keldor, and for Skeletor, and for Battle Cat, Trapjaw, Rayman, I'm everybody. For all of them, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.